Hello, this is Joe from Nerd in Korea. We are starting a new series looking at options for Commander staples. Commander staples are really important and they're great to have options for because Commander is a singleton format, right? If you have a bunch of cards that all do similar things, you can put them all in and guarantee you get a function that you want out of them. Anyway, please, if you like this, please hit like and subscribe. The first thing we're going to do is talk about the staple we're actually reviewing in this, and we're talking about Wayfarer's Bauble this week. So let's take a look at it. It is 1 mana to cast this artifact. You can pay 2, tap and sack it to go find any basic land you want, put it onto the battlefield, tap, and then shuffle. So what are the important points of that? Let's take a look here. This is a ramp card that allows any deck. That's one really important part, is that it's any deck can ramp with this. This usually green is the ramp color. This is for anything really. So yeah, it's the fact that you go in any deck. It's relatively low mana cost. A lot of ramp cards are going to cost you like 2 even in green. This is 2 to activate and 1 extra to cast it, so it ends up being 3 altogether. And the land goes straight into the battlefield tapped. I think almost all of these do not go to the battlefield. The ones I'm recommending go to hand, but the real thing to remember is that if you're missing land drops, you're not really ramping, right? A lot of games I've seen people playing a lot of ramp cards and thinking, oh, I've got my lands. If you're missing land drops, you're not ramping, you're just paying mana for the land drop, which is not good. Our number 5 is Renegade Map. This artifact is only 1 mana. It comes in tapped, which is the big downside, but you can tap it, sack it, go get any basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand. So this has no mana cost to activate the ability. It does have 2 downsides, right? It comes in tapped and only gets a basic land to your hand. That guarantees your land drop, but it doesn't really go straight to the battlefield. I think is what most people want. It doesn't have that. But if you have something in your deck that lets you have recursion for artifacts or permanents in general, you can keep pulling this out of your graveyard, untap it, tap it, sack it. Over and over and over. A lot of blue decks, this gives you an option for like those artifact decks that are blue, that maybe don't have a lot of ramp options. This will let you like guarantee your land drop over and over and over again, which in itself is pretty good. Especially if you have blue and maybe a bunch of other colors except for green, this becomes like a very useful option. Only 5 cents for it. Our number 4 is Gem of Becoming. For 3 mana, this artifact says pay 3, tap and sack it, and you can search your library for a swamp, an island, and a mountain. Reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. So this has 3 downsides. First of all, well, it can technically go in any deck. If you don't have all 3 of those colors in your color identity, if you don't have black, blue, and red, Grixis basically, it's not really worth doing. Second, the mana cost, 6 mana. To get 3 lands to hand is quite high. If you need those 3 colors, it's still worth it, I think. But yeah, otherwise maybe not. Or if you have some kind of trick like that lets you put more lands down, it would be worth it. But yeah. Third, the lands only go to hand, right? All of these, unfortunately, the downside is that the lands only go to hand. The upside is the 3 different colors of mana that you can get from that are going to be like all the fixing you need in a lot of decks, right? If you've got a Grixis deck, you're done, right? You've got whatever land you need to get down that turn is there, right? It can be pretty huge advantage for the Grixis deck. Anyway, this is only 15 cents. Cheap. Number 3, we've got Navigation Orb. For 3 mana, this artifact says pay 2, tap and sack it, search your library for up to 2 basic lands, so any 2 basic lands or gate cards, and yeah, put them into your hand. Reveal them, put them into your hand, right? Yeah, okay. There you go. Reveal them, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck. Once again, downsides. The lands only go to hand. The mana cost altogether is 5. So 5 mana versus 6 for 3 lands. And last from Gem of Becoming, this is only 5, or only 2 lands for 5 mana. So, but the big upside is it includes gate cards. Gates can be multicolored, right? A lot of them are dual colored ones. So yeah, you can really take advantage of that for your mana fixing. A lot more will get done with gates. Also, you can have a gate sub-theme in your deck. There's a lot of like powerful gate cards that you might want to include. I've got that in my Teamer deck. So I think it is worth looking into, at least. It's worth considering because you can get a lot out of it. It also lets you get any gate, right? It doesn't have to be like a specific type, or it can have all kinds of like special abilities that are tied to it, so they can be very worthwhile. Anyway, this is only 8 cents, even cheaper than Gem of Becoming. Alright, so our number 2 option, I feel like this is where it really starts to get good, is World Map. For 1 mana, this artifact says, pay 1, tap and sack it, search your library for a basic land card, any basic land card, reveal it, put in your hand, shuffle your deck, or big or, pay 3, tap and sack it. You're paying 4 altogether now, so that's not cheap, but search your library for a land card. Any land card. Cabal coffers. Sure. Reveal it, put it in your hand, shuffle your library. So you can see how that is pretty good. The world map picture, I believe, is the Final Fantasy VI world map. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will let me know. Anyway. Downsides, this gets only 1 land to hand. Well, a land to hand, and it's only 1 land. I should say it's kind of 2 downsides. On the plus side, the fact that you can go get any land. It costs 4 mana, which is not cheap, but any land to your hand can set up your like win con there. It's a huge one. It's just very, very, very good. Yeah. Anyway. 13 cents only right now. I feel like this is the one that's really going to go up out of all of these. So if you want to get them now. On to number 1. This might be the most underrated card in Magic the Gathering, I think. Moonsilver Key. For 2 mana, this artifact says, pay 1, tap and sack it, search a library for an artifact card with a mana ability or a basic land. Reveal it, put it in your hand, and then shuffle. So yeah. Downsides. You only get a basic land to hand, and it's only 1 land. But the upsides are pretty huge. First, it has the same mana cost as Wayfarer's Bauble altogether. Between the 2 casting costs and 1 to activate, it's 3. So, well, it doesn't go to land. The land doesn't go to the battlefield. It gets to hand instead. But being able to find any mana rock you want, basically, is what it does. Or anything with a mana ability. That is so useful in so many situations. Mostly my go-to is a Chromatic Lantern. If you have Chromatic Lantern, all lands tap for any color you want, and your mana fixing is done for the game. Like, this can go get that, and then, hey, you just have one thing kind of checked off your list for the rest of the game. Only 60 cents. Still under $1. Insane. Let's go over the list here. We've got Renegade Map for only 5 cents. Gem of Becoming, a whole whopping 15 cents. Navigation Orb, 8 cents. World Map, 13 cents only still. Get it. Moonsilver Key, 60 cents. Should be more. Anyway, take it easy. Let's go over the list here. We've got Renegade Map for only 5 cents. Gem of Becoming, a whole whopping 15 cents. Navigation Orb, 8 cents. World Map, 13 cents only still. Get it. Moonsilver Key, 60 cents. Should be more. Anyway, take it easy.